Hey dear students, very good morning to all of you of my class 10th students. Now here I am Manoj Mishra of your computer teacher from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Now dear students, in front of you here is the solutions. There is the assignment solutions which in your book have provided, and this is the unit 2. This is the part B actually, and this is very important topic, you know well, and most of questions you will found in exams from here. So dear students, this is the assignment based questions. It means you can say कि there is whatever the questions in your book mentioned as a unsolved. Okay dear students, so we are going to explain the things that how to learn the answers and how to find the questions answers here. So according to the book, you can see here in your this page actually very clear. I am using this screen for you, so please students, very clear all the answers in your mind, learn very carefully. So first of all, I want to go with multiple choice questions. This is the MCQs type question you will found in exams, and here you know well, here is the 5 questions in this chapter. This is a unit 2. This chapter is wave application. You can see here, this is the wave application. And now dear students, we are going to see the questions here. Now here multiple choice questions. First question is that which of the following is required to establish a computer network. It means कि which of the following, it means कि there is the following options mentioned here, and in between which one is the option that will used to establish a computer network, to produce a computer network. So here is the four option. There is the 2 or more computers. So 2 or more computers are required for the established computer network. Connections between computers, whatever the computers you have, so there is required connections. Information and resources to share, you need to information and resources. If you are creating the network, then there is information and resources may be must. Okay, so here is all the required field is compulsory, and answer is all of these. So dear students, write this answer, all of these. In sequence, we are going to question number 2. Which of the following features is supported by a network? It means कि which of the following features is supported by a network. You can say the answers that resource sharing. First of all, you should know must. Resource sharing is the option to supported by a network. This is the features actually. And second thing is very important, data security. Data security is also very important things that is for network. And third thing is centralized management. You will found there is the centralized management, and by the you can access the files very easily. So you can say here is the options, D is right, all of these. Okay dear students, so in sequence we are going with next question. In the question number 3, that which of the following classifies a network spamming a city? Now you mean you know well that if any network between a city to city, then there is the answer is metropolitan area network. You know well that what is the metropolitan area network, man है ना, and what is LAN, local area network, and WAN, WAN means होता है WAN means wide area network. Okay dear students, so you will follow the things, you know well that if LAN network will be found to LAN in building to building, and MAN in city to city, and WAN in country to country. You know must you know well that how to answer these questions, and learn these questions very carefully students. In sequence we are going with the question number 4. Which of the following network topologies connects all the resources to a common channel? It means कि which of the following network topologies connects all the resources to a common channel? You know well students that bus topology is a resource that is used for a common channel to connect all the computers, all the network at a time. So dear students, follow this question. This is very important question for the exam. And next one is the which of the following denies access to service or system by a legitimate users. It means कि which of the following denies access to service or system, that is used for service or system. So you can see the answers. This is the DOS, disk operating system. You will found there is only command based services, and by this way you will solve. There is the 5 question of MCQs, multiple choice questions. And dear students, we are going with the very short question answer questions, and now here you can see very easily. And dear students, learn very carefully. This question is very important actually. This is very important question for board exam. In board exam many time ask these questions here. So students, you should see there is very important topics, very important questions here. So first of all, according to the book, you can see in a book there is a very short answer type question and mentioned first of all that what is a LAN. You should know that what is a LAN, and you know well that LAN is a local area network. Okay, so you should always mind in your that LAN full form, and LAN is a localized network. You know well, LAN means local area network, and LAN is a localized network. If you are writing only this, that LAN is a localized answer network, your answer will be right. So please students, follow the questions very carefully, learn all the things very carefully. And also I want to tell you that this type of network is useful when you want to connect two different departments in a building. It means this type of a network is useful when you want to connect two different departments, and whatever departments, suppose that you are having in your school, or suppose that you are in office and you want to connect two departments at a one location for accessing from a one location. We will create a network that is used as a local area network, that is called LAN. You should know very well. Moreover time you are confused with peer-to-peer network. So dear students, please follow, please learn. This question is very important actually, and I want to tell you that please learn this question. This question arises in your board exam, very important question actually. And define peer-to-peer network. So dear students, what is the peer-to-peer network? You should know well. So how to define this question actually? So in this type of network, all the connected computers are equal. First of all, you should know that here is the all connected computers. Okay, all connected computers are equal, dear students, and none of the computers is the sole in charge of the operations of the network. मतलब whatever the computers if you are having in your network, all the computers are same or the users are same. There is no any computer as a administrator, there is no as a any computer as a server. So dear students, you know must that peer-to-peer network is a client server based that is not a type of client server based computer. Here you will found all the computers in the network in a equal, है ना, equal computers or. So dear students, you should must know it is that there is the so now dear students, here is the question number 3rd. What do you understand by client based network? You should know very well, and this question also very important, that what do you understand by a client based network? So dear students, I want to tell you, you can understand very easily that client means what? Client means a customer, है ना? And you should confirm here that client, and you will found the server. So server means your server computer provide you the permission, and client computers only give the only take the actions, take the access from the administrator. So dear students, you should must clear that what is the client based network? So a client based network is a more refined server based network. This is the more refined server based network which employs the processing power of a client. This is based upon employs the processing power of a client workstation to execute some functions locally and requesting further processing from the server. It means the client based network only accessed by the server computer or the server network. So dear students, you should know must here that what is the client based network, and you can answer very easily. Don't never confuse. And we will come with next question, question number 4. What is network topology? Dear student, many times this question will arises in your board exams, and many times this question asked in a board exam. So dear students, learn this is topology. What is topology? You should know must that network topology refers to the basic geometric layout according to which the server and clients are connected via a channel. Okay dear students, there if we will find the server and clients computer, so that all the computers are connected via a channel. Dear students, you should clear it, you should know must. Next is define the internet. Dear students, you should know if anybody, and many times you find this question in between any public or the friends or whatever in class also. So you will answer that what is internet or define the internet. So dear students, the internet is defined as a worldwide network of computers connected to each other for sharing information. So dear students, internet is a worldwide network. This network is worldwide. Whatever the place that is connected by the network, you know well nowadays, and of computers connected to each other for sharing information. If you want to use the internet, that means you want to access the information, that means you want to share the information. So for sharing information, internet is defined as a worldwide network. Okay dear students, so we are coming with short answer question. Short answer questions, you can answers here with number of words. You can see here 200 or 250 words here maximum, and in between you will answer there. Okay, so first of all I want to tell you that this question in your book also. So why do we need accessibility options? That what is, first of all we should know that what is accessibility, and accessibility options is what we should very clear. Okay dear students, so web applications are primarily designed to work on every platform. You can see here web applications are primarily designed to work every platform irrespective of the location, hardware, software or language also. You know well that if you want to open Google Chrome, then you can open the Google Chrome in your mobile phone also. That is also you can open from desktop computer, laptop computer, server, client, whatever the computers you have, whatever the hardware software you have, you can access the web applications from on every platform. Okay dear students, so also the web applications are designed to be used by multiple users here, and irrespective of their hearing, sight or cognitive ability, web accessibility is essential to make web applications and websites accessible to a wider audience. In other words, web accessibility ensures that people can perceive and navigate, understand and interact with the web applications. So dear students, you should learn this answer, very important actually. And how can you categorize the accessibility features available in Windows 7? If you want to categorize the accessibility feature in Windows 7, then how can you categorize? So dear students, follow the answers here. Windows 7 generally provides some common accessibility features which can be categorized as: first of all, accessibility features for visual impaired users. People with limited eyesight can benefit from features like text to speech, enlarged cursor, and high contrast themes. So, dear students, in second features that can you categorize, accessibility feature for low hearing of diffusers. Suppose that there is a low hearing of diffuser or diffusers, so features like closed captioning help in visually conveying the information to diffusers. So dear students, this is the second method, this is the second features available in Windows 7 to categorize accessibility. Now dear students, you should learn very carefully, see all the answers very carefully. The all the answers is very good, you can follow very easily. Okay, learn very easily. Next one is accessibility features for limited mobility users. Limited mobility users means keyboard shortcuts and sticky keys help people with limited mobility in effectively using the computer. Many times in class I have mentioned you that please use the shortcut key of the keyboard, that please use the sticky keys of the keyboards for opening, for starting the programs, for closing, for saving, you know must, you know well. So these all the features if you are used in Windows 7, you can categorize the accessibility features. Okay dear student, next we are come with, there is the third question, enlist some differences between server based and client based network. So you will define here two things, one is server based and the second is client based. Starting of the questions, question number 3 of the short answer, you can see there is the client base. So you should know, you have to clear that client based networks is what. Now here you should learn server based network is what. So dear students, I want to tell you that a server based network provides greater security and centralized control, where a dedicated server controls all the network and operations. So a client based network is a more refined server based network which employs the processing power of a client workstation to execute some functions locally and request further processing from the server. To dear students, you should clear it, you know must it key in the computer, a server computer also provide a accessibility, also provide a permission to the computers, to the client computers, and whatever the computers accessing the information or the permission from others computer, that is a client based computer, and same server based network and same is client based network. So you should know, and I think that you have clear all the answers very carefully. So dear students, now here you can see, and we have seen here that we have learned all the important things, all the important questions here. In next thing we will come with short answer question and long answer questions here. So dear students, in here you can see there is the short answer questions, unless the differences between the bus, ring and star topology. Suppose that if you will asking someone to the question, so you can answer the bus topology if most common use LAN है ना, thus bus topology used in LAN network. Also you can say ring topology, all the computers are connected in a large closed loop circuit है ना, centralized location based work here. And in star topology you can say कि all clients are individually connected to centrally located server. In central options is available like a server computer there, and all the computers connected from there via there. You can say that these the connections of the difference between the bus and ring and star topologies. And now here enlist 7 layers of the OSI model. Many of times this question will arise in board exams, so please students learn all the 7 layers, and you should know that layer 7 is start from 1, this is the application layer, 6 presentation layer, 5th session layer, 4 transport layer, 3rd network layer, 2 data link, and 1 is physical layer. To dear students, by this way you should clear it all the fields, all the 7 layers. Many times this question will arise in your exams. Next question dear students, how does instant messaging work? You know well that what is the instant messaging. You are nowadays using WhatsApp है ना, Facebook Messenger, all the things is instant messaging. You can see here, to use instant messaging service users and need to install an instant messaging software or application. It means you are using WhatsApp, so first of all you should go and install the WhatsApp in your mobile phone है ना, and log into application using their correct credentials. Once a user logs in, the connection information such as port and IP numbers, addresses of the users are sent to the IM server, means instant messaging server, and from there you will chat or directly communicate to any other peoples. Okay, dear students, so we are coming with the write a short note on instant messaging architecture. Now here you can see, in most cases, IM means instant messaging system work in client server architecture for sending and receiving messages. You know well that if you are sending the message, that you are the server, है ना? Whatever the person's receiving the messages, that is the client. You should know well that IM means instant messaging server are worked on based on server and client technology, or the architecture. The messages will be exchanged between the two through the server on the basis of their privacy settings. Client server instant messaging architecture can be symmetric. So dear students, you should clear it. And next question with this also related with the instant messaging: how does an IM deal with an automatic sign-in issue? In instant messaging, the authentication process uses the single sign-on SSO mechanism, in which the user is authenticated only. Okay, dear students, so here a long answer question. Now here you can see there is the long answer questions, and we should follow here the long answer questions here. So dear student, long answer questions are: question number 1, you can see here, long answer question: write a detailed note on the accessibility features enlisted in the ease of access center in Windows 7. Now in short answer question, we have learned that what is the accessibility features, and now here also we can see, write a detailed note. If you are finding the detailed note to write upon the on the accessibility features of the Windows 7, you can write lots of things like that. Here is mentioned in your answers. The basis accessibility features listed under the explore all settings section on the ease of access center are as follows. So dear students, use the computer without a display. This feature is very useful for people who are unable to view things on the screen. Suppose that anybody is blind, so then use the computer without a display, and that is the very important things in Windows 7 that can be accessible by the blind people. Okay, dear students, next topic, next point, you can write that make the computer easier to use. This feature lets you adjust various settings related to the display of the computer screen. That is useful for the people having eyesight problems. Okay, next one is use the computers without a mouse or a keyboard. If you want to use the computers without using of the mouse or the keyboard, you can use very easily. If you're not able to touch the keyboard or the work with mouse, you can do without a keyboard, without a mouse in a computer. This features is useful for people who are not capable enough to have or have some kind of difficulty in using the keyboard or the mouse. So next one is make the mouse easier to use. You can make your mouse to use for easier way, in a easier way. Make the keyboard easier to use, and use text or visual alternatives for sounds. Whatever the text you want to use, that can you use as a sound clearly. Now here, dear students, write down some benefits and risk involved in networking. What are the benefits, what are the risk that is involved in networking? You can see here the following are the advantages of networking. You can follow all the settings, all the things, all the points very carefully, dear students. This will help you to find out the risk involved in networking, है ना? By the way, I want to tell you that communication है ना, तो communication problems, data sharing, resource sharing, internet access sharing, data security, performance enhancement, है ना, these all the things is the advantages of the networking. And despite so many disadvantages, networking has some challenges and risk here. So setup cost: if you are having a large amount of network or large network, then you can find the large that is a very cost है ना. The administration cost, that is also a very problem with the network. And undesirable sharing, if you do not want to share any options but there is a sharing options available, then there is that is the option, you can say undesirable sharing. Undesirable behavior also. Data security is a very important role in any network. So there is, if you are not using proper and secure data security type, then you will find the problems there. Okay dear students, now here we are come with the third question. Here is sixth question. So third question, write a detailed note on the types of network. You know well that there is the types of network. There is LAN, MAN, WAN. Local area network, you know well, local is a localized network. MAN is a metropolitan network, bigger version of a LAN, you can say very easily. WAN is a type of network cover wide geographical area of region. You can say that is the metropolitan cities, countries or national boundaries. Networks are MAN. Now on the basis of component, role network classified as peer-to-peer network, server-based, client-based network. You have learned, you have seen the answers above in the questions. Now here, how can you start a blog? If you want to create the blog, if you want to start the blog, how can you do? Now dear student, type the address of web hosting site in the address bar. Whatever, suppose that you have the wordpress.com, you should go and type. Click the get start button, enter a site name of your blog and enter the education of the what will be your site about text box and select the offer education and training of mentioning checkbox. Click the continue button, enter the domain for your site, click the select button for selecting free domain, click the start with free button to select a plan. To create your account page appears. Enter your email address, username, enter a username, click the continue button. After follow the instructions are prompt and click the button add button beside blog post options. And now enter the title and content for your blog and afterward click the publish button. By this way you will identify, you will find the options to creating a how to start the blog. Now 5 question number, how does an online transaction work? This is very important question. Maybe 80 to 90% chances with this question that will come in exam, so please clear all the things. Processing of payment takes places in 2 stages. This includes authorization of payment, approval and settlement to transfer. Now dear students, you can follow the steps here. Money to the receiver's account and authorization process involve the following steps. A customer purchases an item on a website using a debit card or the credit card. The payment information is received by the payment gateway which encrypts the. So there is, you will found the steps right here and you should follow all the steps for transaction of the money of the amount in any website or the banks, whatever you want, you can follow the steps here to do the task. So dear students, learn very carefully, see all the things very carefully. And now we are coming with what are the potential threats affecting the internet, how can you resolve them? Very important questions, many time asked. Actually this chapter is very important, so dear students, you should learn these questions very carefully, see all the questions very carefully. And now, how your computer or the potential threats affecting the internet, how can you resolve them? The following are some of the potential threats affecting the internet: malicious software, denial of service attack, phishing, application vulnerability, and some remedies for resolving the internet security threats that may affect a computer system include encryption, digital signature, firewall, antivirus software. By using these things, you can prevent the affecting things from your computer. So dear students, learn all the questions very carefully and we will come with the next chapter, next question answer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching the video. Learn please very carefully to the important questions. Thank you.